Okay, I'm going to provide a little bit of a video on the procedure for swapping out the motherboard on this NetApp IBM Fast 6080 filer head. And first thing you want to do to make sure you're grounded, I have a strap that I always use when I'm involved with fragile electronic equipment, so I have that on right out of the gate. You're going to first wait for the command to power it down. There's a couple of tests that Dave will be performing, and once you get the command to power down, then these switches will be switched to the off position on both sides. Those are the two power supplies. At this point, you're going to mark all the power cords, okay? So you're going to have two power cords that come out of each of the power supplies. You can pull those out. There will be two InfiniBand cables. If you can mark one as 1, 2, then there will be 3 blanks that you'll see on the system at Seattle. And then on slot number 5, you'll see 2 fiber connections. I can mark those 1 and 2 as well. There's a space here where the 512K cache memory is, and then there'll be 4 SAS cables that go into these 4 ports right here, and you can mark those 1, 2, 3, and 4. The only other connectors you're going to see on this system there'll be 1 in the RLM, and you're going to see 1 in the EOA. You may want to take a picture first before you go further, but go ahead and make sure you have a good capture of what connections go where. There's not a whole lot of them on this system. Next thing you're going to do is remove the cable tray, and you can do that by simply pushing in these 2 tabs. You can see the arrows. They're on each side. Push those tabs inward, and that will remove the cable tray. The next part of the procedure is to remove the console board, which is this board right here. You're going to be reusing that on the replacement motherboard that we're sending you. So 2 thumb screws and 2 side latches, and it pops right out. Set that to the side. Again, we're going to be reusing that. Next is to remove the motherboard itself. And Randy, I know you're familiar with doing this, but I'm going to go through the routine again. We're going to go a step further by actually removing the motherboard from the enclosure, and we'll place it on a table. So top screws, as you are already familiar with, and then there's 4 other screws. You might need a screwdriver to help start them out. They are long threads too, so make sure they're all the way out. You will then pull down the locking bar and slide out the drawer, and it'll go all the way till it locks. You're going to see it's going to lock here, and then you'll have 2 of these tabs, 1 on each side. You're going to have to get a firm grip on this because it's heavy. Once you push those in, you'll be able to pull the assembly out all the way. Stop video.